Kauf dich von Montag bis Freitag. Ich soll früh raus, doch ich denke nicht daran. Ich soll früh raus, doch ich denke nicht daran. Well, I'm a guy who likes to get up very, very early in the morning. You know, I usually get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I do my social media bullshit stuff. But anyway, this is not about me. This is about JBS. Johann Sebastian Schumacher. Ich weiß nicht. I don't know how he's called. But this young man does do very, very, very well. I just checked his Spotify stats. Let's do that together here. You see, JBS, over 1.5 million monthly listeners. This is no feat to scoff about. And to be honest, I have not known him before, and I don't know anything about him at all. This, I would say, is Munich, but I'm not completely sure. It could be just Berlin or Hamburg, where he's mostly listened to. He sings in German, as you can as you can gather, I guess. Montag bis Freitag, this little thingy, and then Fr means Monday to Friday, so he has a 9-to-5 job he sings about, and how he doesn't like it, and I completely agree, but just as I was thinking about that I will do this recommendation, and sorry, this is a little bit sidetracking. The song, of course, as you can imagine, is great. Otherwise, I wouldn't, I wouldn't recommend it. It's in my playlist, but he is in such big playlists, it doesn't show up in his discovery page. The point I want to make is I completely agree, as also in Germany, this work-life balance thing. People want a lot of money for less work, and I'm completely on board, sign me up. But I remember, as I grew up in the in the GDR, in the East Germany, in the Russian zone, after the Second World War, even if Thuringia was freed by the Americans, they traded it for a part of Berlin. Anyway, this is all history. What I wanted to say, after the wall came down, after the reunification of the two Germanys, there was quite some turmoil. I just ended school, and I started an apprenticeship. And back then, in the 1990s, you were very, very, very happy and lucky if you had a 9-to-5 job. You would. There was a great wave on unemployment. My mother got unemployed. Sorry that I distracted a little bit, but it kind of reminded me, because the song is so, it's of its time, it's of its now. This is 2024, and we are very in the very lucky position that you can choose whatever you want to work. And, you can go to your boss and say, hey, boss, I like the job, but, I also like my hobbies, and I like, my free time, and I like to do this and that. So can I just work for 30 hours or something? And I can tell you, I did that. I worked in previous jobs just 30 hours, and I love it. I had once a model where I just worked 6 hours per day. And the other model was that I had Friday off all the time. So I worked normal 8-hour shifts, and then had always a Friday off. And I love it, love it, love it. The 4-day week, it's also a thing here. So what I'm saying, I'm telling you all this that I'm completely on board what he's talking about. But I also want to kind of take advantage that this is a luxury problem we have here, that this is a privilege that we can say, okay, we only want to work from 9 to 5 or less than 9 to 5, So please, I don't want to wag my finger or, be preachy or something. It's just that I'm a little bit older. He's very young. I don't know how old he is, but in his early 20s, I would say, as he smokes in this video. It was like, man, are you legally allowed to smoke in Germany? So this is how young he looks. He looks very young. But anyway, you can tell me in the comments, because he seems to be very popular. And I'm happy that I found him, because I really, really like his music. It's not gothic and darkwave, but this one, it's very electronic. So it fits my oeuvre very well. So just to wrap this up, I'm standing with him, and I'm very happy that we have this luxury problem, or this luxury, I'm in my profession. I can also, I'm not afraid of losing my job. And if I would lose my job, then I would find something else. I'm not afraid, and I remember a time. This is what I wanted to tell you. And I had once a boss telling me, this is bad, this is bad, and this is bad, and everything what I didn't say is good. So Germans are not very nice in their wording of thingies. So and also he told me, if you don't like it here, there's enough. There's like 10 people waiting to get your job. So either you get through here and be happy, or I kick you out. So just telling you that I'm seeing how blessed we are. Sometimes it's good to remember that it's nice to have this luxury problem. Sorry for all the scolding, or the preaching down. I'm an old white man, and I'm and I'm doing that anyway. Sorry. If you, the listener and viewer, make really, really cool music like JBS with Monday to Friday, or even gothic rock, industrial metal, and darkwave, what I really like to collect into my Spotify playlist, where JBS is in at the moment. I think at the end. Let's see. Where is he? Anyway, he is in here somewhere. I have any here. Oh, here he is. Monday to Friday, JBS. So if you want to be in there, I wanted to show you, because there is the thing here. Gothic rock, darkwave, dark pop, industrial metal. This is what I'm looking for my Shellshocked Radio show and for my Spotify playlist. So if you do that, I want to hear from you. There is a link in the description where you can send me your music. If JBS is listening, you can tell me where you're from, and a little bit more details about you. And you can send me your music as well, so I can put you in my show. Besides that, please like and subscribe, and also like and subscribe and listen to my playlist. I update it daily, so that I can also have 1.5 million monthly listeners like JBS. So that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.